punch buggy. I got my license, no hitbacks, but today we got to do an alternator on this Volkswagen Beetle. We're going to do it all from the bottom, minus taking the belt off, is how I hope. I'm going to drop the AC compressor down, hopefully got access straight to the alternator. We're going to see how this goes. I might just take this wheel well out, just so I have better access. Hoping I don't got to take this headlight out. I don't think I do, because I can see the top bolt right there. We're going to get right to it. So there's a bunch of T25 to take this fender liner out. It's under, she doesn't also, but this one is swing this liner. Fender liner is out. You can see more access to the belt right here. So it's a 15 on the tensioner. Okay, so for the belt, for the AC, the tensioner is right here. You're pushing it towards the back of the car, and then slide that belt right off. So that way, because we're dropping this AC compressor. Okay, so both belts are off. Let's work on getting this AC compressor out. Should be a couple of 16s or 13s. Before we do that, let's take the battery off now. 210s on this, both terminals on. There we go. Get that connector off. So on one of the bolts, there's going to be a 10mm nut on one of it, because there's a stud. Gotta take that 10 off. I'll try to get that off now. Got that off. So now one of the lines come off of it, so you could get to the bolt behind it. So there's going to be 3 bolts, one right there, one right there where that bracket was on, and one, I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. I'll try to circle it. They are 13. Right there. Another one over here. So now you want to swing this in a way that it comes down and this hangs here. So this is going to have to come off first, either 2 M10s, which is a triple square 10, and then we work on getting the alternator out. Shouldn't be on too tight though. So there's one there. So sometimes you have to improvise because the socket's too long, so I put an 11 ratchet wrench on it, and I was able to break it free. Let's see if I can turn it on my hand. Alright. Get that out. Nope, it's not. Yeah, it's 13 for this alternator bolt. Let's go on the top. We'll get the top one out. Other 13 right here. All the way out. Quarter swivel. Works perfect. Now we pry this alternator and we gotta angle it a certain way to get the connections off. So I went on top, put my pry bar on it, and started hitting. So it's starting to free up. When you finally free it up, because let me tell you, so far hardest part of the job, freeing up that alternator from the bracket. You can get this one connector off, and you gotta work on getting this little. There we go. It was a struggle to get it out, but this was facing down. This was facing towards the fan, and I just wiggled it out. Couldn't get it on camera because it was a fight. Tightening up that power wire. Now, time to try to get this into position. All this install for the alternator. Basically, you're squeezing it through this hole right here to get it out. It got cold, so kind of just put it back on off camera. And it started like snowing again, so I was like, put the AC connector back on. Alright, so you're going to want to slide this alternator belt on the back loop of this, because this AC compressor actually runs that belt. So there's two loops on it. There's grooves here, grooves here. The back one is for the alternator and the water pump and stuff and the power steering. This belt right here is for the AC, which goes on the front. So hold that back there. Get that one lined up and on. I want this back a little bit. There we go. Now I gotta route this belt. I'll put the routing somewhere right here, and I'm gonna do it off camera. So I'm not gonna bore you with putting on the covers and the wheel back on, but it's a job done. New alternator's in. Finally.